I'm head of the Research Center for Material Culture, a department of the National Museum of World Cultures that comprises the Tropenmuseum in Amsterdam, the Afrika Museum in Berg and the Museum Volkenkunde in Leiden. Museums center around the idea of things and on how we can find meaning in things and meaning from things. We have in our museums now over 370,000 objects in our collections and almost 1 million photographs. We have 4 research fellowships, and these research fellowships are aimed at national and international scholars. And we want them to come to help think with us about these collections, but to develop new research ideas and produce new works on the collections themselves. Some of this research will go back into reinterpreting our collections. Other parts of the research will result in publications, and some of it might even end up, and we're sure it will end up, in our exhibitions. We will offer a series of ongoing workshops, lectures, expert meetings, where we invite stakeholders from all over the globe to come to think about the collections with us, to come and work on the collections with us. These stakeholders could be academics, on the one hand, who work in different spaces, other museum curators, but one of the practices that we're really interested in as well is for working with communities, people from the originating communities from where the objects came, to try and work with the collections to see how do we reinterpret them in the present. But in another way, we also want to do a project which we call Activate, to try and ask the question, what do objects mean to you as visitors? And we will invite poets and writers, dancers and musicians to come in and write new narrative inspired by the collections themselves. Because we want to think of research not only as something that is done at the university, but that people also participate in processes of their own research.
I think the Research Center for Material Culture sketches this new horizon for us to ask new questions to our kinds of collections. It also actually gives us a lot of hope that we'll be able to go beyond the questions that we've asked so far. Within the curators, we're questioning each other's assumptions, we're questioning each other's field of expertise, and this brings this new life and this new energy, and this is what is enabling us to just, go to a new dimension for our research.
It is a space, a hub of connectivity, and that's what we'd love for you to be a part of.